Hey guys, it's Kaya on Fire and welcome back to my channel. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime, and I use two primers. The first primer I'm going to use is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and this is probably like my favorite primer. As you guys can see, I've hit the pan already. It just makes my makeup look so much more smooth and like more seamless. And this is only like $6. If you saw like any of my other hauls, you know like I love this stuff. So yeah, that's the first primer that I use. And then the second primer I use is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer. And I love this one too because it's like really sticky, so it allows my foundation to stick to it. I either use this one or the mint one. They're basically the same thing, just like in a different scent. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and I'm gonna put it like on my T-zone area. If y'all see me like looking away, it's because like my mirror is like right here and I have my camera like at this angle. So yeah, but yeah, I look, as I said, I was gonna put it on my T-zone area but proceeds to wipe it all over my face. It is what it is, just some more coverage, I guess. But yeah, I love this primer. It really does make a difference in my makeup. All right, and so now I'm going to go in with the Jelly Pop. I'm so happy I was able to find this because I was looking for this for like months and it was sold out, and I was so freaking mad. And then one of my sisters, she has a YouTube channel as well. Hey Jalen, she was using it and I was like, girl, where'd you get this from? Because everywhere I would look, they either didn't have it or it was just sold out. So right after I saw her video, that's when I saw the primer and I was like, bet. But yeah, so I'm just gonna work this into my face. Y'all, if you hear someone cutting grass, it's probably my neighbor because I have my window open because it's a little hot in my room. And I didn't want to turn the fan on because I didn't want the noise like in the background, even though there is still some noise, but it's not as bad as the fan. Oh, hello, primer right there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is my brows. I'm definitely part of the brows before foundation crowd. I don't see how people do their brows after their foundation, but it must be some type of sorcery because I tried that and it was not cute. So for my brows, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift Pencil in the shade dark brown. And like I said before, if you watch any of my previous beauty hauls, y'all know that I swear by this pencil, and it's only $2. And also, as y'all can see, it's like my eyebrows are pretty full and thick, but they do have two completely different shapes. So I'm just gonna try and make them as even as possible, and hopefully this works because normally I do my eyebrows like 10 times before I get it right. So hopefully I get it right, but if not, I'll end up just doing them off camera. But once I fill in my brows, I'm going to conceal with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Caramel. As you guys can see, I love e.l.f. products. They're really cheap and they get the job done. So yeah, I'm about to do my brows. No one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You ain't running game. Say my name. You acting kinda shady. Ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name. No one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You ain't running game. Say my name. You acting kinda shady. Ain't calling me baby. Say my name. 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 I love you. down, I take some of my edge control. So this is the Murray's Edge Wax. So I just like run my spoolie and just like take just the tiniest amount, because I don't want my eyebrows like all the way like slicked down, but I don't want them like too, you know, like out of place either. So I take like a little bit and I just like comb my brows up in an upward motion. Y'all, like my eyebrows never really get right on the first try, so the fact that I did, it's giving. Like I told y'all, like my eyebrows are far from even. They look pretty good to me, even though they're not like twins. They may be like distant cousins or something, but I think they look good. Like as y'all can see, this arch is like higher than this one, so I just try to like, I know that's so weird, but I just try to make them look as even as possible, and I think I did all right on the first try, period. I'm just gonna fix this one and like buff out the concealer some more. And then I'm going to fill in this one a little bit more on the tail part. Oh yeah, because they look pretty good. I think I did a good job. Alright, now that I have my brows on, I'm going to do my eyes. And when I do my everyday look, I don't wear eyeshadow. It just takes too much time, and I really don't even do like neutral looks either. So I just take that same concealer and I just put it all over my eyelids. So just like that. And then I'm just going to take my Real Techniques concealer brush and blend it out. Even though like this is like, I wouldn't even call this like a no makeup look, because I use a full face of products, but this is something I would do every day if I didn't want to do like an eyeshadow look, if I like didn't have the time to, or if I just wanted to like chill or whatever. Gotta fix my eyebrow, like it's not. I put some more. I put some more gel right there just to lay down the hairs. Y'all, such a nice day outside. The birds are chirping and everything. It was nice little weather today. But yeah, so then I just blend it out and it looks like this. So now, because I am not doing eyeshadow, I set my eyes with some translucent powder, and y'all know I love this powder. It is the Fenty Pro Filter setting powder in the shade Honey. So I just take a little bit on my brush and I just dab it on my eyes to set my concealer. I have clear eyes, so like my eyes are like prone to creasing. So this is just so I won't get like those lines from my eyelid fold in the concealer. Yeah, and that's all I do for like my eyes and my eyebrows, y'all. It's nothing special. Half the time my eyebrows don't want to act right. As you can see, this one's still acting up, but that's all for my eyes. So next I'm going to move on to my face. Okay, so now I'm going to do my base, and if my eyebrow looks different, it's because I messed it up during the transition, so I have to do it over. I also think it looks pretty good. So for my foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Matte Poreless foundation. I am in the shade Latte. I did have another foundation on, y'all. I look like an orange. It was not giving. So I think this one is more of my my undertone. So I just take a little bit on the back of my hand. I hope it's not too cool. It's so hard for me to find foundations in my color. Yeah. Oh, this is so much better. Oh yeah, that's definitely a lot better, because the foundation I had on before, it was giving Trump. No, it was not giving at all. But this one seems to be looking, yeah, this one's a little bit closer to my skin. Not quite exact, but this will have to do. Oops. Yeah, this one isn't too bad. So then I just buff it into my skin. Then don't forget the top down by the eyebrows. It looks light, but I think it's just the lighting, but it fits a lot better than the other one. And make sure you get around your hairline. And because my neck is darker than my face, I'm going to drag the foundation down to my neck, just so it can blend a little bit more, just so it can look more uniform. Get the ears too. This is a lot better than the foundation I had before, because the first one I looked so freaking crazy. It was, yeah, it wasn't what I needed at all. Okay, so I think I can blend it some more right there. Okay, so now that I have my foundation on, this is the part where I normally go in with some Fix Plus, but I don't have any. I ran out. So I'm just gonna take some water on my beauty sponge And actually, I'm going to spray some water on my face and tap in my foundation. It's just to give it a more skin-like finish. So it looks more blended. Yeah, okay. It's giving. I really need to find like my summer shade because honestly, neither of the shades that I have like match me that well. So I do need to go and invest in a new one. So now I'm going to conceal. And for concealers, I use two concealers. I use the e.l.f., like I showed you earlier, the Camo concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut, the same shade I used to carve out my brows. And then I also use their Hydrating Set and Finish concealer in the shade Tan Latte. I just highlight, crap. I just highlight under my eyes, my chin, my forehead. I used to highlight like under my nose, but I'm not really feeling that as of lately. So yeah, I just take a little bit, I do it in the corner, and then I swipe up. This is to give your eye a more lifted look. And I always start with the Camo one first because this is very, it mattifies very quickly. So you have to work fast. Like I said, this is normally where I use my Fix Plus, but I ran out. So I'm just going to spray my beauty blender with water. And I'm going to just blend out the concealer. Ever since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows and I feel left out. Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out. Cause ever since I left the city, you started wearing less and going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I never seen before. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you Alright, just to brighten my eyes a little bit more, now I'm going to go in with Tan Latte. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you so now I'm just going to apply the same two concealers on my chin and my forehead, but I'm going to apply them together and not separately, just because it's not really that big of a deal. With my under eyes, it's like a little bit different. I just top it. Then do like a small circle. I don't really like a lot of highlight on my chin and my forehead, so I really just like do a little bit, but I'm just gonna do the same thing and blend it out. Okay, so now that I'm highlighted, it's now time for me to set my highlight. I don't really set the rest of my face because I do have dry skin. So I just set the places that I put concealer. And I don't know which setting powder I'm gonna use. Like I told y'all, I already love like the Fenty one. And this is more of like a natural translucent powder with like a tint for like brown skin. And I also use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, and this is like a banana powder, and this is for like a more bright under eye. I don't know which one I want to use. I think I'm gonna go with the Fenty one just because like this is like an everyday makeup look, and sometimes I don't want super bright under eyes, so I'm just going to use that. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the powder and just dip it in there. I probably actually put too much. And then I'm going to take this Sephora brush. It's a sculpting brush. I got it like in a giveaway. So this is what I use to apply my translucent powder. And you really only need a little bit because I don't bake. Like I said, I have really dry skin, so I don't find baking necessary. So I take a little bit on the brush, and then I just lightly press it in to my concealer. And I love this powder because it really be like pores wear under the eyes. Like it just looks like glass. So flawless, and it looks so good. This is probably like my favorite setting powder. I have a couple that I like, but this one is definitely like my favorite one. So yeah, I'm just gonna press that in there. And I'm gonna take a little bit more and do my forehead. And my chin. It might look weird, like I said, in this lighting because my vanity has lights as well. So it might look a little ashy and a little like not my shade, but in person it really does match. Yeah, so that's all I do as far as highlighting. And I don't do contour. I've never been like a contour person. I honestly just bronze. So I either use my Makeup by TAMMIE Revolution X palette by Revolution, or I use the Fenty bronzer in the color Coconutty. I think I'm going to use the TAMMIE X one because this is also the blush color as well as the highlight color that I use. The blush, the highlight, this is the bronzer, and this is the contour. I really don't even use this shade, but I think this is so pretty. The highlight is gorgeous. This blush, I was never a blush person until I bought this, and I absolutely love this palette. I think I'm in the shade like medium deep or like light medium. I think she only has like 2 palettes, but I'm definitely in like the lighter shade. And even if this is like the lightest one, it fits me really well. So now I'm going to add my bronzer, and I'm just going to take this. Y'all, please excuse my hair, like it was a rough day. So now I'm just gonna take my bronzer, and this is in the shade Bronze Goddess. I'm just gonna tap it, and I don't want like a heavy bronzer look, just like something to like warm up the face. So I'm just gonna go like in this C-shaped area, just like tap it like that. And like it's really natural, so even though it looks like there's nothing there, like I can definitely tell the difference. Like I said, it's not really supposed to be a contour, but just to add like some warmth back to your face. It's like 8 o'clock and the birds are still chirping outside. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. So just add like a little bit more color. Add a little bit more. Yeah, and that's it. As far as bronzing goes, I know I look a little dry, but I'm going to definitely fix that. So next I'm going to add some blush, and the blush color in this palette is Tropical Queen. It's this really like pretty coral orange color. I'm going to take my blush brush. I don't use a lot of blush, just a little bit to show, and then I always do it like in an upward motion, because putting on the apple of your cheeks tends to drag your face down, and we want everything to look nice and lifted. So I just like blend it into that bronzer, and that's even a bit much. Ooh, but I'm gonna fix that. Oh, I did put a lot on this side, but like I said, I'm gonna fix it though. I'm gonna fix it. Just like flick it away. Because I've been giving clown, but like I told you, I'm gonna fix it. Yeah. So, like I said, I do look like a clown, but give me a chance to fix it. My same beauty blender, I'm gonna add some water, and I'm going to press the blush into my skin just to make it more seamless, and just to like dial back the color, because it is a bit much. So as you see, I'm just like tapping it into my skin. And as you guys can see, that's like a lot better. Then you can even like go back in with your bronzer just to like blend those two together, just to tone it down. As you guys can see, that's like a lot better. I really don't put it on my nose. Sometimes I do, but not really much of a difference. All right, so now that I have all my powders applied, like I said, I just take a little bit of water and spray my face, just so I can look less powdery, because I do have dry skin. And I'm really upset that I don't have my Fix Plus, y'all. Fix Plus is so freaking bomb. Like, definitely, if you're a makeup person, invest in some Fix Plus, because it will melt all your powders down and give you a nice finish on your skin. All right, so like everything's looking a lot better. I really don't do highlighter like that anymore, but when I do, this is the only highlighter that I own right now, because like I said, I stopped wearing it. So now I'm going to take a little bit of Paradise Glow on this fluffy brush, and like I just do like the tip of my nose, and then I just like blend it, and then I lightly tap on the side of my face. Like when I first started doing makeup, like I was heavy into highlighter, and it was like really bad. So and do some down pictures of my nose. But now, like, I rarely wear it, but I'm just gonna do something for the sake of this video. Damp beauty blender, and I'm just gonna like blend it out. And by blending it out, it makes it look like you have like a natural glow versus just like powder sitting on top of your skin. And then, since I don't highlight my nose, I just put like a little bit of highlighter on it. So yeah, that is my face. And normally next I move on to lashes. I'll be using these lashes I got off of Amazon. These are the DYSILK lashes, and I absolutely love these lashes. They come in a pack, I think, of 6 like this, and this is like my 3rd box of these lashes. Like, I absolutely like love them. Like, they're not too thick, they're not too short, like they're just right. Perfect for an everyday look. I do have more lashes, but they're kind of more of like a dramatic type of lash, and like I said, this is like something I will wear just to be like more neutral. I won't say natural because like I said, this is a full face. But yeah, I use these lashes and they are in the blue box on Amazon. I'll be sure to link them below. So before I put on my lashes, I just always put some mascara on my eyelashes just so it can blend with my false lashes a lot better. And I'm using the Essence Lash Princess, and this is from Ulta. Okay, for glue, I use the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive, and this is the only the only lash glue that I use. I hate Duo. I don't get the hype. When I tried to use Duo, it wasn't given like at all, like at all. Like, it wouldn't get tacky. It was messy. I just did not like it. But this is by far my favorite lash glue. So I took a little bit on the band. And what I like about these lashes that they do fit my eye pretty perfectly, so I don't have to like trim them or anything. So I just put some on one and I let it get tacky, and then I'm going to do the same to the other, because by the time I finish with the other one, I'll be able to put it on my eyes. I hate when lashes don't want to come off like the little thing and then they want to rip. Like, no, we're not doing that. So yeah, now I'm just going to add, oops, I almost shot my lash. I remember at one point, like, I did not wear lashes, and like it would just be like a full face with like mascara, and I would look like an owl. It was not cute. And ever since I started wearing lashes, like, I love them. Like, I always buy new lashes. I think I have a problem, because lashes are so cute. They just take your look from like a 10 to like a 15. So I just added the lash glue to the other lash, and I can't find my handheld mirror, but when I put my lashes on, I take a mirror and I tilt it upwards so I can see myself placing the lash on my eye, so then I can get like a more close grip on it. You can use tweezers or like actual lash tweezers, but I'm just gonna use my hand. Okay, so my lashes don't want to behave, so I'm gonna do these off camera and I'm gonna come right back. Okay, so after damn near 30 minutes of trying to put my lashes on, I'm finally back with the last part of my everyday makeup routine, and this is my favorite part, which is my lip combos. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I do mention this to my friends. I only wear nude lipstick. It's not like a it's just like a personal choice. I just feel like nude looks best on me, so I always do nude lipstick. This is by far my favorite nude combo, and I was going to do my lips with a lip liner, but I'm going to let y'all in on my secret of how I normally do my lip combos. So first, get you an eyeshadow palette, and this palette is the Car Beauty Vacation Nude palette. This is probably one of my favorite and definitely most used. As you guys can see, it's dirty. Hit the pan on this brown shade. So you're going to take a dark brown eyeshadow or a brown eyeshadow, doesn't really matter. And then you're going to take some type of angled or lit brush. I'm just going to use this one. And I think this one's by Elf too. This one's super old. And you're going to dip into that brown. I'm using this brown right here. They don't have names. And you're going to line your lips. These are matte shadows, so it can be kind of drying. So before I do my makeup, I put on like a little bit of chapstick to make everything glide better. So now I'm about to line my lips with this dark brown shade. So I just follow like the natural shape of my lips because my lips have a natural lip line. See, like that. And I haven't spent money on lip liners in so long. The only reason why I bought this one from Juvia's Place, and this is in the color KOLA, is because I tried it and I really liked it. But normally I just use this eyeshadow palette to do my lip combo. So then you're just gonna do the bottom like that. I'm trying to do it so you guys can see. I'm just gonna go in and fill the top some more. See, just like that. And I'm going to rub them together. So now I'm going to go in with my lipstick. Like I said, I only wear nude lipstick. And I have two lipsticks from Juvia's Place. One is in the shade Lady and the other is in the shade Muted. As you can see, I love this lipstick because it's almost to the nub. This is kind of like a milk chocolatey brown like type of lipstick, and Muted is kind of this basically the same, but it has like more of a yellowish undertone to it. And these actually do smell like chocolate. This is why I love their lipsticks, and they're so creamy and so pigmented. I'm gonna swatch it while this hand's dirty from foundation so you guys can kind of see the difference. I don't know if you guys can like really see this one. This one's Lady. This one's like more of like a real choo brown. And this one is Muted. No, sorry y'all. This one's Lady and this one's Muted. I think I'm feeling Muted, so that's what I'm going to do. So now I just put this all over my lips. Let me use this mirror. I swipe some on the bottom and I press it to the top. And it gives it kind of a look like that. And then I'm going to reline it. But since I have it here, I'll use the Juvia's Place liner. Just to go back over it. And this is how it looks. Very pretty, very cute. My hair's sticking up. You can leave it like this, but I love a lip gloss. So the gloss I'm going to use is the Butter Gloss by NYX, and this is in the shade Fortune Cookie. Y'all, this is my favorite butter gloss from NYX. I have like different colors, but by far this one goes with every lip combo that I have. So I'm just going to take some of that and put it on top. And there goes the lip look, and it's so pretty, and it goes so well with this face. And that is all. And before I set my face, I go back in with my water and my beauty blender just to make sure everything is melted down, and so I don't look like too dry. But this is the final look. So I'm going to fix my hair and change my shirt and put on some jewelry, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts and set my face. All right guys, this is the final look. So what do we think? Like I told you, this is my everyday makeup routine. This is what I do like when I'm going out with my friends. It's really not much, but I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video because it was highly requested. My friends have legit been begging me ever since I started the YouTube channel to do a makeup tutorial, and I finally decided to do one, and I really do hope you guys enjoy. All the products that I use will be linked down below, and please let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do more looks because I love doing makeup. It's so therapeutic for me. So like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.